Hello everybody, welcome back again. Mallory here, independent scenting consultant, bringing to you today first sniffs of the new releases for the fall winter 2024-2025 catalog. I do have the notes also pulled up on my computer here, not sitting on the floor. Currently 39 plus weeks pregnant, just a waiting game at this point. So sitting on the floor is not super comfortable, so I am sitting here in front of my computer and we'll read them off of there. But a really pretty cover here on our catalog. These will be available beginning September 1st and will be, of course, available for the remainder of the fall winter season. All right, so I did, as a consultant, like I said, get early access to these. I purchased them full price and we will go ahead and get started in alphabetical order. The first one is Alpine Escape. Feel a rush of minty air among spruce and evergreen trees on a scenic mountain getaway. In the woods category. Makes me want Christmas. It's definitely spruce. There is, a difference between spruce, evergreen, balsam, and so forth. This is definitely spruce. And the minty air, it's not like a peppermint mint or anything like that in my opinion. It's more of just like a freshness. This is nice. It is, like I said, spruce, so I think holiday when I smell this versus just like wintry. You could warm this, of course, all winter, but it's if you like green tree type scents, definitely recommend Alpine Escape. So just a spruce, fresh leaning type bar. Along the same lines, next is Balsam Spice. So kind of funny that they did two tree scents in the new releases, but this says captivating cinnamon adds sweet spice to charred cedar and balsam, another woodsy scent. Yep, so this is more balsam. Like I said, there is a difference, and I prefer this more than the Alpine Escape. I don't get anything charred. It says charred cedar. I don't get anything like smoky or charred. I do get a sweet balsam and a little bit of a touch of cinnamon. This is really pleasant. I would choose this over the Alpine Escape. And to me, yeah, this is just more pleasant. I like the balsam more than the spruce with the minty air. So I preferred the Balsam Spice. And if you like tree scents, again, recommend this one. It's just a nice, pleasant tree type scent. So that will be good. The next one here is Brown Butter Pumpkin. Cute packaging. This says whip up a batch of seasonal spice, mixing melted butter and brown sugar with pumpkin for a tempting treat. Melted butter, brown sugar, pumpkin. So there's no spice in this at all, and it definitely is buttery, especially in the bottom. Brown sugar is nice. I do get a nice pumpkin. If like something like Gimme Candy was like way too sweet for you, you would prefer, I think, something like this instead, which I do. Like Gimme Candy was okay, but it wasn't anything I went crazy over, and I actually think it is back in this catalog, but I do prefer this type of buttery, sugary pumpkin versus something like that. This is also not as sweet as the, what was it even called? The Disney bar last year with the Mickey pumpkin. That was also way too sweet for me. This is really pleasant. Like I said, it is buttery, but the pumpkin and brown sugar is mixed really nicely. And if you wanted to add any spice or anything else to this, you definitely could if you wanted to try mixing this with something like even Scary Good, cider mill. I mean, I think you could go a lot of different directions with this. So I really enjoy Brown Butter Pumpkin. That is a good one. The next one is Cherry Chestnut. Yep. This is warm black cherry topped with roasted chestnuts and whipped vanilla. It is a sweet and savory delight. Might be a black cherry I can get behind if it's not so strong, and it's not actually strong. I thought this would be like kind of like a woo in your face black cherry, and it's not. It's really nicely balanced. Again, I don't get roasted, like I don't get the roastiness of a chestnut. I do get the sweetness from a vanilla. Really just nicely balanced. I'm actually really impressed. I thought I was gonna hate this because of the black cherry, but it's pretty nice. So hopefully it stays pretty balanced like that when it's warming. Again, if you wanted to mix this with something, you sure could. First thing I think of would be something like caramel chestnut, if you have that in your club, or a stash pile of that. From the Harvest collection I just smelled, you could mix this with that cinnamon woods. I think that would be really pleasant. So yeah, this is better than I thought. Cherry chestnut. Have a nice surprise. Next one I was definitely looking forward to. This is Gingerbread Pecan Waffles. Love me a good gingerbread scent. Savor all-day breakfast with warm and fluffy gingerbread waffles topped with molasses and roasted pecan. Excuse me. So another roasted type note. Okay, I do get the pecan. Yeah. If you're missing something like breakfast in bed, I mean, that was more heavy, I feel like, on the mapley breakfast type vibes. This is deeper. I don't get like a deep molasses note, but like I said, this is really nice. I really like this. It's not so like in your face, like spicy gingerbread with classic molasses. It's, again, really well balanced. You do get like a fluffy waffle, gently spiced. And then the roasted pecan is just there, I think, to add more depth to this. This is definitely my favorite so far. That is delicious. Gingerbread pecan waffles. Thank you, Scentsy, for giving us a good bakery bar so far. All right, the next one is Hay Rides. Which I'm really curious about, like, what's this gonna smell like? Hay and straw makes me sneeze. Have major allergies to that, so hopefully nothing of that in here. This says, climb aboard with fresh hay and cedar wood and takes a ride through crisp apple orchards in this ode to a joyful autumn tradition. Okay, the first thing I think of is autumn road trip. If you like that, you'll like this. Both in a type of like fresh air, fall type scent. I do get a crisp apple. Cedarwood, maybe. But very just definitely outdoorsy apple type scent. It's just okay. If you like autumn road trip, you will like this. I think you could if I had them sitting side by side and didn't know which was which with my eyes shut, I don't think I could tell them apart, honestly. So it is what it is. Won't be anything I need to club or stock up on probably, but Hay Rides is a nice, fresh autumn type scent. Perfect for summer going into fall. Great for August and September. So that is that one. Leaves and Lavender is next. Kind of an interesting color there. It's like a tannish, brownish, mauve-y almost. This says, soothing lavender and a hint of clove wrapped up in fall leaves invite you to relax. Ooh, pretty. Wow, they really nailed the leaves in this. I don't want to compare it or say that it's like a dupe for Bath & Body Works' leaves per se, but I kind of get where they were going with this. That smell of leaves is so authentic in here. I'm really impressed. Soothing lavender, I don't really get. It's if you've smelled a pile of leaves outside that's maybe been sitting on the ground for a day or two, like that's what this smells like. Really kind of nostalgic, classic fall. I really like this more than I thought I would. Yeah, that'll be great. Definitely smells like it's gonna be a medium plus on intensity, so decently strong, which would be good. So Leaves and Lavender, really pleasant surprise there. Let's see here. This is super cute. Pistachio Woods. How cute is that? Love the green. Sorry, I'm like out of breath. Talking is even work these days. All right, this is delicate pistachio and buttery almond on a bed of cedar wood. So a lot of cedar going on in these bars. Oh, that's nice. The pistachio is pistachio. And it's not almond extract leaning in my opinion. It's creamy pistachio, a slight touch of woods. And the almond in here, like I said, it's not like almond extract. It's more creamy. It's nice. I'm curious to see how this warms. Will more of the woodiness kind of come out? Or is it going to be just a nice like pistachio almond type blend that you could either warm on its own or mix? This is nice, and I wouldn't say this is fall, winter specific either. You can warm this any time of year. So, Pistachio Woods is nice. Because it's not so seasonal, and that's what I'm really wanting right now. It's hard for me to be more excited about this, but it is, like I said, really pleasant. It's a good one. We don't get a lot of pistachio, so I think people who really like pistachio will really enjoy that. All right, next one is Vanilla Amber. Yeah, Vanilla Amber. In the bakery category, this says rich vanilla cream and golden amber infused with sweet rum and a piece of pastry perfection. Or a piece of pastry perfection. Okay, on the top I do get kind of a perfumey amber, but there it is. There's the sweet rum. It's definitely, I get the rum. Vanilla cream. Yeah, I hope when this warms that the amber doesn't come across too perfumey. I hope the rum and the vanilla cream kind of tone down the amber. It's good. It's just a little bit more like, astringent's not the right word, but like I said, I hope the vanilla cream in here, when you like really stick your nose and smell it, it's what I want to be in the forefront. So hopefully between that and the rum, they kind of tone down the amber. That's what I'm trying to say. It smells edible, other than like the slight perfuminess of the amber. This smells pretty edible. Like a nice winter cocktail or something. So this will be interesting to warm. We'll have to see how that does. May have to mix this with something like very vanilla to kind of even amp up more of the vanilla note, but we shall see. Vanilla amber. All right, and then last but not least is white peach and cranberry. Kind of interesting for this time of year as well. Throwing a bone to other fruity lovers for the fall winter time. This says a juicy bite of fresh picked white peach with a tart touch of cranberry. Ooh, definitely peach, wow. I didn't know if they were gonna try to like switch up what this was supposed to smell like for the season, but it smells like a peach ring. It smells very candied, juicy. I don't really get cranberry per se, maybe just a little bit of tartness, and that's what that's leaning towards. This is good. This, I think, if you didn't really care for a juicy peach from the Bring Back My Bar that we just had in July, you'll probably like this more, actually. I might even like this more. I put juicy peach in my club. Kind of my, like, knockoff club, you know, to see if I wanted to keep it around for a while, but depending on how this warms, I wouldn't hesitate to take juicy peach out and maybe put this in, or, you know, just stock up on this while it's in season. Yeah, that's a pleasant surprise. Like I said, not seasonally appropriate in my opinion, but really nice. White peach and cranberry. So that's good. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. All right, my two favorites. Let's see here. Well, I don't really want to put them in like super order, but I'll just say my top three for sure on just cold sniff. Gingerbread pecan waffles. If you like bakery, I think you're gonna love this. Yeah, oh, that's nice. I love that. Brown butter pumpkin, just because I love a good fall pumpkin type scent. Yeah, yep, that's really nice. And then leaves and lavender, which kind of took me by surprise. It's leaves. It's like quintessential fall, warm, maybe around like Thanksgiving type time. Really nice. And then the one that probably took me by surprise I would put in fourth is cherry chestnut. Yeah, really nice, fruity, slightly woodsy type scent for fall. And they actually put it in the bakery category, but I don't know if I agree with that. But anyway, really great group of new releases. I don't think there's one I really even dislike. The one I like the least is maybe Alpine Escape, just because I'm comparing it to the Balsam Spice, which I liked more, but really not a bad bar in the bunch, which is great. So awesome. Thanks, Scentsy. These will be available on September 1st as part of our new catalog season, which again will be here before we know it. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.